And we are recording. Welcome everyone. This is your host Abraham L. Jaguar, a professional game master. First of all, this channel is proudly sponsored by the following publishers, starting with Magi Knights Awakening, a Super Sentai and Magical Girl inspired tabletop RPG where you confront mythos like horrors. The core rulebook is currently available at a 20% discount until February 3rd. They are celebrating the release of An Echo from the Stars, the beginning of an entire saga. Look into the mysteries of Frost Peak Academy and investigate the rumors about hauntings in the streets, as well as a debilitating illness. Then we have Dead Tree Studios, publishers and developers of Dames of Asstoria, a tabletop role-playing game where you play as monster girls experiencing high adventure in a world that doesn't fully accept them. They have also released the Pay What You Want tabletop RPG, Daughters of Lamb, where you get to play as cybernetic nuns with guns, looking for the missing pieces of their AI god. Next we have the Red Room Publishing. Please check out their store for exclusive tabletop RPG products, and check out Savage Swords, their sword and sorcery game. It has received a complete makeover. All of the AI assets have been replaced with handcrafted illustrations and layout. All of the links to these amazing publishers will be in the description and in the pinned comment as well. Today, we are playing a very unique tabletop RPG session. I would say one of the more challenging ones. We are playing Picaresque Roman. This is a storytelling role-playing game, hybrid type of experience. We have Juan, we have Yukiro, we have Nikos, and we have Elvira. Now, before we get started, it's time to introduce a bit of the characters involved. Juan, please tell us about the Grand Liam.
The Grand Liam is a talented musician known across the world. He's making albums, traveling around with his entourage. Everyone sees him in the front news of paper, but honestly, that's just the biggest front of them all. Because really, he's one of the most popular info broker ever. He could go to any VIP place he wants to, and he could trade all the best dirty secret you can find.
And some of you that watch the Vampirevania campaign may recognize Liam because, believe it or not, the random results to generate that character pretty much resulted in the same character, so it is a different version of Liam, like a traveler among dimensions. Now, Yukiro, please tell us a bit about your character.
Well, Liam might be a very talented musician, but Yukiro is probably the more better and more charming idol of them all. She outshines everywhere she goes. With her charming smile and her sweet personality, she gets everything she wants.
There is, I suspect, a bit of a rivalry between idols.
Yes.
So I don't compare myself to second place.
You are second place.
Now, Nikos, please tell us about your character, which is very unusual when compared to the others. Mazinger Z or Mazinga Z.
Mazinga Z, a male hacker of unknown age and incredibly talented. He has become active maybe a few months now in the city, and he's represented by this old Japanese anime mecha, Mazinga Z, and his visage, an 8-bit representation of Mazinga Z's face, pops up in random huge signs or in hacked phones, in hacked television broadcasts, and it looks like he's some kind of vigilante. He has taken actions against the criminal organizations of the city.
He's going to be very unusual in terms of attacking and getting attacked. So it's going to make for a very nuanced game. Now, Elvira, please tell us about your character.
So Elvira is a gambler, a professional gambler that appears at every casino. nearly on the blacklist for getting too many monies earned compared to how they're supposed to earn monies. Because usually casinos, you're not really supposed to earn monies. Anyways, Elvira is a person who always feel confident for her actions, but no one really knows where the confidence started because she is very new to the town.
Before we get started, Yukiro, I wonder, when you are in the concerts and everything, do you have like your wings behind you?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I'm in
because I
full
was.
dress up.
That's good. That's good.
Uh, are you like a dilettante, like a persona in the social circles, or you're not a singer yourself?
So even though I'm an idol, I don't sing.
Okay.
But I do like dancing and probably fashion, and because I don't want to take too much away from Liam's thing.
So you're kind of like.
But I'm still better. I'm still better.
So you're famous.
Yeah,
Yukio
I'm
is famous.
famous. I'm famous.
It's a bit like the. Although I loathe to say it, like a bit like the Kardashians, but not. But in a good way.
You just compared me to the Kardashians. Take that back.
Yeah.
Take
Yes.
that back.
Yes.
But yes, he's not wrong. But take that back.
Okay. Let's get started. Everybody ready?
I think so.
And so, it begins. The city, a place of vice and crime. Being corrupt is the everyday lifestyle. And so, before our tale begins, the action zooms into the Grand as he is transported in a limousine and the car stops just in front of the bridge giving access to the city. A man steps outside the limo and opens the door for Grand Liam. And a man dressed in dark purple, elegant clothes with a top hat, with a large brown beard and teeth that resemble piano keys as to how large they are, smiles at the Grand and speaks. Welcome, the Grand. I can hardly believe we are enjoying the company of someone such as you here in this grand city.
Oh, you know me, man. I gotta visit every great place. I already done Hong Kong, Tokyo. Man, I even just did Berlin. But you know what? This city, never been. And I am enthralled with its fascinations.
The man's smile widens, almost taking half of his face, and replies, "Now, this is just standard procedure. But what is exactly your purpose apart from that here in the city? Of course, I don't want you to give too much away in terms of your plans, but a minor, just a little bit of detail will suffice."
Let me tell you something. Everyone wants something, they give something away, and they'll take some stuff back. My job is to keep taking as much as I can. And law loose lives in these bars if I tell you what. And especially I hear some big names are coming in and I just can't wait for what I'm gonna get. So remember me, the grand LIM.
Oh, the party is going to get very fun with you. I am glad you are here. The camera shifts towards a private jet arriving at an airport near the city. And the door opens, revealing the star, Yukiro Fate, and several men and women are outside waiting for her, jumping up and down, screaming her name, some of them in tears. And among all of them, the same man with purple clothes, top hat, beard, and huge teeth. Among all of the fans, he yells, "Ah, you, Kid of Fate! It's such a pleasure to have you here! Was the flight pleasant?"
Oh, the flight was absolutely charming, darling.
I
How
am
are
glad.
you?
I am glad. Now, before we give you access to the city, I must know what is your reason for being here?
Well, you know me, I have to expand my fandom wherever I go. And I don't know if I have many fans here, but it seems like I already have some. So why not expand my fandom even further?
Ah, sensible thoughts. And perhaps you also have a bit of a rival here as well.
So I hear, darling. But you know how they say, the flashier, the less charming.
Ah,
Unlike myself, I'm quite more demure than some ruffians. But we'll see.
I'm sure that both of you and other guests are going to shake up the city. And so the scene changes, and it is focused on a single individual whose face cannot be seen. He stands in front of the city alone. The same man, almost out of nowhere, in purple clothes, top hat, beard, and teeth, welcomes the man of unknown face. Ah, you made it here. That takes some skill. How did you find out about the city, Mr. Messenger Z?
I have been here before, though I didn't see you last time.
That is most unusual. Surely, strange circumstances allowed you to be here before. I will have to check with management. But tell me, what is your purpose here?
I have unfinished business since last time.
Ah, a grudge I smell. Delicious aroma. I'm sure you will add many interesting things to the current game played in the city. The action shifts. The scene focuses on Elvira as she arrives in a helicopter, landing in the helipad. The same man waits for her with flashing teeth. As the door is opened for her, the man speaks. "Miss Elvira, are you gambling already before even entering the city?"
Well, that's what gamblers do. And not really different for me.
I hear that it's a combination of skill and luck. Is that true?
Well, you can't know all about it. It's what I do for my living. But still, I can tell you one thing. Most of the time, it's my luck that I have.
Ah, yes, I have heard that some even call you the goblin of gambling. They say you have magic or something. We shall see, we shall see. But before you enter the city, it is standard procedure. What is your reason for being here?
So, well, I heard that there's lots of gamblers here with some amazing casinos. So I just wanted to try out some.
I think you'll find that very fun. Just be careful because we have some powerful people in the city and you might be gambling a bit too much with your own assets.
Well, thank you for your concern, but I know what I'm doing.
And so, on screen, several weeks have passed as white letters, flash on the screen. And now, we must determine initiative. What is Liam's luck? Liam must announce the luck value.
Two. I was about it. Two.
I was like, why
Initiative.
is he just pointing?
That's not
Adding-
pointing. This is a piece.
The dice app. $11.
Oh.
11 for Liam. Yukiro, announce luck.
I also have 2.
9. Nikos.
Second place.
2 as well.
Mazinger Z. Elvira.
I have 6 for luck.
No contest.
Yeah, no contest there. Look who's second place now.
With him at third.
The word in the city is that the gambler known as Elvira is shaking things immediately. She is the big talk. As everybody wonders what sorts of tricks this gambler has up her sleeve. And now it is Elvira's turn.
Me.
An action must be chosen. Of the 6 actions, the actions are found in the action explanations channel.
Give me a sec, please.
That's okay, we'll be doing the same
The
thing.
actions are also listed at the very bottom of the core mechanics.
I'll be gathering information.
Suddenly, Elvira starts losing popularity in the city as she is thinking about what she will be doing, speaking about the future. But everybody knows that in the city, the action must be taken in the present.
I am gathering information of Mazinga Z.
Describe the way that Elvira is gathering information by telling a story.
It's done by asking out some of the hacker friends that I made in the casino. It was a bit of a gamble to ask them out because we're not really in a close relationship or whatever, but still, it somehow worked out. And then I decided to ask them out to gather some information about Mazinga Z, as that person is a noun covered in mysteries.
Now, Mazinger Z is aware that someone is looking into his private details. Tell the story about how Mazinger Z is trying to avoid this, to stop them.
A very dark room. The only light is from computer screens, 6 or 8 computer screens, and 2 gloved hands, so leather gloves, on a computer keyboard, and the typing is blinding fast. So I'm sending wrong feelers out to those hackers. I'm sending them down wrong data pathways, sending them incorrect information about me. So I'm much better than those hackers, and I know it. And I'm using this to my advantage.
Elvira, mention your insight value, your insight stat.
My insight stat is 2.
Result of 8. Nikos, your insight.
3.
Despite all of the efforts by Elvira,
May I hear because I have a few skills that I may employ?
announce the use of a skill.
Shouldn't I know my outcome first, my role?
10 in total. You have
Sorry.
thwarted Elvira's attempts at gathering information. Despite her efforts, Elvira and her hacker connections were unable to obtain information from the mysterious Messenger Z. And now, Juan can take action. The Grand Liam can take action.
Hustle action. The Grand Liam ordered balls high to gather a bunch of his singing doubles to go perform across different casinos and other establishments to make all the simoleons for me while I'm safe in my little area.
Choose a stat to roll. Any stat.
Charm. What else, baby? 4.
Checking the target number. And so the capital is acquired. A total of 4 capital.
Plus 1 because of my ability. So 5.
Liam is the
did
talk
great.
of town. And now,
Champagne for everyone. On your dime.
Yukiro can take action.
Speaking to one of my agents, I turn to them and say, I'd very much like to hear more about this De Grand person. Apparently he's also an idol. Do be a dear and see if we can get any information out.
With hysteria and madness, every single fan that has heard the rumor mobilizes, trying to find the details about the Grand. But now the Grand is aware of this. Tell a story as to how the Grand is attempting to foil this plan.
This ain't his first rodeo, baby. A lot of people try to catch the Grand LIM. That's why I have triples and doubles. Fake information, a bunch of equivocal dead ends. Messengers with nothing but 1s and 0s with a 2. Worthless.
Yukiro, announce your insight.
2 insight.
10. Now, the Grand.
Announce my insight.
Insight.
4.
Ooh. Ooh.
With incredible skill and due to great flair, artistic flair, the Grand avoids detection and no information is obtained from the Grand.
Except for a note saying, "Gotcha."
I crumple that up into a ball and go, damn it.
As the actions proceed, everybody in the city has been hearing rumors about a new face in town that also came just a few weeks ago by the name of Santa Claus. It is appropriate as now it is winter. Santa Claus has been selling all sorts of Christmas treats, but the rumors say that those treats are getting people sick. And who better than Santa Claus Pharmaceutical Company to help those people with their problems? And now the action shifts to Mazinger Z.
There is a knock on the Grand Liam's hotel door. and whoever answers, there is a golden platter, and it's well, there's something inside. Can we go back and forth with Liam, or I'm just describing the scene?
Liam is now in control.
Tall cap, security manager. What is that dang racket outside? Something gold. Gold. I don't want to mess with it. Look at it yourself. The grand hides in his safety bunker.
So once the platter is lifted, there is a very expensive tablet, but there are no brands. So it's a completely unidentified but very expensive looking tablet.
It's just a tablet, no brand. Then turn on the tablet. I'm paying you to dial for me. Yes.
The moment the tablet is turned on, Mazinga Z's face, the mecha's face, is there, and a distorted mechanical voice is heard from the tablet.
It's one of them Japanimations. Ah. Curse Japanimations.
Mr. the Grand Liam, it's a pleasure to see the real you.
He thinks I'm the Grand Liam.
Unlike those little concerts that you have been giving with your doubles. My name is Mazinga Z. I'm here to propose a truce. I know that Yukiro is asking around about you. There's another player in the city asking around, asking about me. I think a truce between us will make this front stronger.
I think we got ourselves a partner. I like your thinking. Give him a thumbs up.
And so, a truce has been established. Mazinga obtains 2 points to add to his stats as long as the truce remains. And Liam gets 1 point to add to any of his stats. The 2 points can be distributed in separate stats or added to a single stat. The city is chaotic, hectic, with various events occurring. Doing a secret roll to determine an event. The people in town whisper that something big is about to happen. They say that everybody divided falls. Any individual that is not in a truce can choose now to form one.
Oh,
Oh.
What?
People are aware that truces are being made, pacts have been shaped, and they wonder if someone wants to make a pact with someone else.
Ooh.
I do.
Yukiro tells her fans,
I am going to the casino, my fans. I've heard there's a charming woman there that I would just absolutely love to be in a truce with. If you could help find her, that would make me so happy.
almost toppling over each other, salivating, running, desperate to gain the favor of Yukiro. A crowd approaches a casino where they find Elvira seated and they tell Elvira that Yukiro wants to meet up with her.
Me? Well, I'm pretty sure she had some better options. Well, just a gambler, but if still she wants me, then of course I'll go see her. I heard lots of stories related, so kind of curious.
And so they meet up. They are taken to a luxurious community center as the fans, both from Yukiro and Elvira, gather around, excited to see the dialogue that is about to occur.
I hold out my hand very poshly towards Elvira. Sort of a shake, but not quite a shake. Elvira, I've heard so much about you. It is such
Well-
charming pleasure to meet you.
Pretty sure I heard more stories related to you. But so very nice to
Well-
see you.
I am famous, darling, but with my fame and your amazing skills at gambling, I think we'd have such a charming truce, don't you think?
Well, yeah, I agree on that part. It would be nice if we're together. Maybe we'll make a good truth. Hopefully, do something great.
We'll have great things in store for us, I am sure.
And a
so
truce.
we can try.
A truce has been established. Yukiro gets 2 points to distribute however she likes in her attributes as long as the truce remains. Remember the stats that you have boosted. And Elvira gets 1 point to add to any stat.
And something happens in the casino because I have a skill, which allows me to pay 1 capital to break up a truce. Any time. So why not right now? So as you two are having this joyous time at the casino, you just see Liam walking down the stage. Hey guys, I just heard some interesting thing. Good to see all 3 of us in the same room. Now, would you like to know something? I got you, and I can get you barred at this casino. So how about we break the truce right now? Please.
All of the people gathered around are completely charmed by the grand, and they start threatening Yukiro and Elvira that they will be cancelled unless they break that truce. They are obviously not a good match with each other, and the truce is off. The bonuses are eliminated.
It is a 2 insight.
And so, the scene, the action proceeds. Elvira, after suffering that disruptive event, trying to make a pact with Yukiro, can now take action.
Well, is it okay to try it again or like?
Elvira finds herself lost in doubt. Elvira remembers from her gambling years that she is in control. She doesn't need permission from no one. She can take action.
As it was broken by Liam, Elvira decides to go up to Yukiro, even though she's not really sure if Yukiro will be available as she's such a famous person with some busy schedules. However, Elvira still tries to go up to Yukiro to ask for a truth.
Due to Liam's presence, Elvira must succeed at a charm check. Announce your charm stat.
It's 3.
Elvira finds Yukiro too disrupted, heartbroken even, and is unable to make a pact, a truce with her still. The aura that Liam has left makes it impossible to make a truce with Yukiro. Another action can be taken.
As the truth was broken, Elvira tries to cut a deal for Liam to check it out. Yes.
Many people gather around Elvira as they notice that Elvira is pacing around and, while even gambling, with great skill, multitasking everything. And they wonder if Elvira is trying to make a truce with the Grand, or if she's trying to look into the Grand's information.
So, by using the side gig that Elvira has, she uses the private eye to gather the info check of Liam.
Liam notices that Elvira is once again mobilizing her people in this specific occasion, targeting his own personal data. Describe the way Liam avoids such an attempt.
Liam, the Grand Lim, had prepared for another one of his famous tricks. All of his information is very valid, very pretty and kind and sweet. But funny, it all seemed to be talking about this Yukiro. It's all information about her, great stuff, kind stuff, complete fabricated, obviously. He doesn't know that her family were part mules. But a lot of this is nothing more than just smoke screens and flashy I told you so, don't try me.
Elvira, announce your insight value.
2.
A total of 14 due to the special ability. Liam, announce your insight value.
4.
And so, due to her connections and gambling favors, Elvira actually manages to get her hands on the Grand LIM's information info card, as one of the fans rushes towards Elvira and hands her a small plastic piece with all of the Grand's details, as the fan says, "Here, mistress, mommy, I got it for you. Here it is." The details will be added in Elvira's secret channel.
What do you mean you guys lost it? What do you mean it slipped out of your finger? We've been doing this for a year. You're telling me some backwoods gambler was able to get through something that not even the FBI could get through? Sorry, boss. It just happens. Okay, I'm cool. Back to normal. Now you go into the alligator pit. Now, anyway.
As this occurs, the man known as Santa Claus, dressed in his completely red suit and an oddly looking shaped hat, similar to the Santa Claus from folklore and legend, is found in his building drinking a glass of wine, talking to a mysterious individual in the shadows. Santa Claus speaks. Ho, ho, ho. Merry, merry Christmas. Don't you think, Rudolph? The man in the shadows replies. Yes, indeed, sir, as his nose shines brightly in the dark. I think there are some people trying to get more influence than me in the city. Ho, ho, ho. Won't you take care of them eventually? The man replies, I will guide your slate tonight. Ho, ho, ho. Yes, indeed, you always do. The scene shifts and now the action is focused on the Grand.
Hustle action. Gotta make all the cash.
Describe the way you hustle.
The Graham LIM is taking a couple of deep breaths. It needs a little VK day for what just happened. He'd never been outsmarted before like that, and he admits to it. So, thinking to himself, what if I'm just powerful? So, he decides that he will have his entourage start hitting up not just casinos to perform, but also to rob. Charming the security guards to give us the insights of what's going on here.
Announce the charm stat if that
5.
is chosen. Just barely, as the action was almost disrupted, it is still successful and 4 capital are added to the Grand's coffers.
Treasury. Man, 5? That was failed.
As that occurs, now Yukiro is at the center of everyone's attention.
I turn to speak softly to my aide and say, well, he made a fool of us. Let's make a fool of him. Let's crush him a little, shall we? I'm going to crush Liam.
Despite being distracted in the future, thinking about what she is going to do, Yukiro's fans do everything in their power to besmirch and stain the reputation of the Grand. The Grand is now aware of this attempt. Describe how you defend. Without announcing the stats.
I do have contingency, which is use this skill whenever you're a target of crush down. You may pick 2 stats. So I'm gonna. Do I secret or did I just say it to you?
No, the stats via the secret channel.
Okay, thank you.
But describe tell the story of how the Grand is avoiding such an attempt.
The Grand, he knows he's not perfect. That's why he hires perfect people all the time. He hired former generals and great strategists to already prepare contingencies for mad enemies, rivals, and of course the occasional bad X. So there's tons of times where he has plain security guards, false leads, and most importantly, insiders. So he probably is already 2 steps ahead of this type of attempt. Also, he's in his bunker.
Now, in order for Yukiro to even be able to attempt obtaining that information, Yukiro, guess. No, in your secret channel, select a stat. Via your secret channel, select a stat to make the attack.
Nope. It would help if I spelled
Secret
it right.
channel. A
I
single
got it.
stat. the grand panache and foresight manages to avoid the attempt against his own personal details. And so Yukiro finds herself in frustration as the fans came to her, making all sorts of excuses on how they couldn't do her bidding.
I stomp my foot, but I tell my fans, it's okay, darlings. I understand. He's a tricksy little one, that one. We'll get him eventually, whether it's by force or by art charm.
While all of this occurs, Santa Claus is sitting behind the desk in one of the tallest buildings, and talks once again with the figure in the shadows. They have not made a move, ho ho ho, against me yet. Perhaps we should attempt something. Rudolph, you know what to do. The man in the shadows moves away, the nose still shining in the dark, and jingles are heard as he's walking away. And now the action is focused on Masinga.
There's the video call. There's a ring on Elvira's phone. A video call.
Elvira can hear this ring. She can now
Yes.
react to it.
In a casino during the gamble where it was nearly finished, Elvira checks that her phone was ringing with some unknown call. Although usually she would have ignored the call, however, this time Elvira decides to leave the gamble and pick up her phone.
So, a video call. The person on the other line is Mazinga Z, 8-bit face of this anime, of this Japanese mecha. I've heard you have been looking for me.
Well,
Here
yes.
I am. I've noticed that you have been trying to rub shoulders with Yukiro. The grand LIM managed to separate you. You were very lucky. She would have used you up. You don't want to be part of your entourage, believe me.
Should I be believing you? Because as I know, there's no information that I can know about who you really are. I mean, casino is a place with lots of information that roams around. But still, there will be a reason that you called me. Hope that this is not it.
I see, apart from lucky, you're wise. I will offer you a truce that you cannot decline. I can wire towards your bank accounts a capital just to use for your entertainment. And I can get you into the orchid.
Well, I'm pretty sure you know who you're dealing with. The bank account part? Yes, it works. So, you want a truth? Well, I think there will be some helps that we can give to each other. Although, you don't really show who you really are. But
You
still,
have nothing to fear from me. The coming weeks will be difficult. I just need my back taken care of, safe. And I can
Sounds good.
provide some kind of support as well.
Well, anyways, I'm pretty sure you have my bank account already in your hand. So, to keep that for myself, I think I should accept your offer.
Excellent. I will be in touch. You will see your bank accounts a few zeros larger in a second.
Good. Deal for me.
The AI program, one of the AI programs that Mazinga Z employs, asks him, have you made an alliance? Have you established a truce with Elvira?
Yes, send 1 capital to her account.
As soon as that occurs, there is an error. A malicious program, has made its way into Mazinga's systems. And now, not only is the truce broken with the Grand, as all of the connections established between them, digital and personal, have been disrupted with rumors, malicious programs, and even acts of vandalism against both the Grand and Mazinga's known safe houses, with a single icon of a red-nosed reindeer flashing on the screen of the malicious programs sent. The bonuses that exist between the Grand and Mazinga have been erased. The truce has been broken. The new truce has been established with Elvira. Mazinga obtains 2 points to redistribute, and Elvira obtains 1.
Why is that? And is this automatic? I cannot do anything to protect myself?
Mazinga asks the AI, and the few error messages reply. Error that Rudolph agent too advanced. He has too much control over the city and the software. The connections unknown. Program detected. Something must have triggered this effect, and the systems shut down for now.
That son of a person broke my alliance. Well, I'm not going to let her have an alliance. Break it. Use my ability. Break that truce. They're going to break my
truce is also disrupted.
Yeah, I really don't understand why this happened.
And still, Mazinga does not understand the trigger condition.
Yeah, but can I understand the trigger condition so I don't
It
repeat?
is unknown.
Oh.
The trigger condition
I
is
can
unknown.
have multiple alliances with different PCs, right? Okay, fine.
And Spins, my best hacker, my compadre, my man. Show a little backstory on Mazinga, explain why they can't have a truce. Please, please. I don't like the idea of me losing my truce. If I can't have a truce, no one gets a truce. Got it? Yes, boss. And you see a bunch of ads and spam and everything.
Due to the actions taken by the mysterious individual that rumor in the streets call him Rudolph, the red-nosed ranger, the effects of breaking the truce are quite impactful. The next check during the next cycle, both Elvira and Mazinga suffer a -3 penalty to any check in the next cycle. And the city is stirring with chaos and conflict, rolling to determine an event. As the Grand walks around the city, he notices a man with antlers rushing him with a knife in one hand and a gun in the other. Describe how the Grand avoids this attack.
Because I am his stunt double. I'm not the real one. He already foreseen it a while ago. And there's 10 of them running around.
roll, choose either luck or violence and announce the value.
Oh, crud. Wait, this is correct. Don't I have contingency?
It's a raw check of luck or violence.
Luck. 2.
2.
Can I use capital to make that better?
You can employ double checking.
Yeah.
Capital can be employed.
Yes, I'll use it.
Announce the number of capital used.
2.
Despite the hired help, Liam is unable to stop a second individual because the man that was rushing the double was also a double.
Oh,
And while Liam was looking at that, out of the shadows, out of nowhere, almost supernaturally fast, wherever he is, Rudolph, the red-nosed ranger, takes hold of Liam and pickpockets him, taking a big fat wad of cash. The capital has been reduced by 2. And breaking out of a window, jumping out of a window, Rudolph escapes with the money.
I was robbed by Rudolph. I hate this city. This is a really bad time.
While that occurs, the action is now focused on Elvira.
Thinking of the truth broken, but with Mazinga, Elvira thinks that maybe she should stop making more truth as it's no longer working. So instead of putting the truth in, decides to believe in someone. She uses her sidekick of her skill to check on the information of Yukiro, who was the first one to ask for the truth and work together.
Provide more details as to how that is carried out.
It's done by asking out one of Yukiro's fans, who Elvira met in the casino together. As a fan of Yukiro, she or he, whatever, would be able to get some information that's related to Yukiro.
Yukiro suddenly realizes that some of her fans are asking too many questions. Describe how Yukiro tries to avoid answering. Yukiro.
Yukiro doesn't exactly avoid answering. She just asks questions. So she answers questions with questions.
Elvira must announce insight value. What is the insight value?
2.
10 in total. Yukiro, announce your insight.
I also have 2.
Elvira obtains, despite Yukiro's mentioning questions, asking questions in return, as too many questions are asked back and forth between Yukiro's fans and Yukiro herself, she accidentally gives out too much information. And so, Elvira is in possession of Yukiro's info card. The info card appears in the secret channel in a few moments. Now that Elvira has both Yukiro and the Grand's info card, she can now attempt to obtain their traitor or not card in the next cycle if she wishes. And so, while that occurs, the action shifts to the Grand.
The Grand's gonna play hardball this time. What he's gonna do, crush action. This is very much.
The Grand takes a crush action in the present. Describe.
Information, Elvira. I want that right now, Tall Cap. All right, all right. I'm sending in everything. We're sending in Biggie. Biggie? Biggie. All right. Biggie's really good. He knows how to get information. You see a very short man. I got it, boss. Go, Biggie. Biggie is one of the best pickpockets we have, and he's very insightful.
Elvira must now describe how she is attempting to frustrate this robbery of information.
Well, as a person who always lives in a casino, Elvira knows that it's always dangerous to give up too many informations. See, when you take others' money, you need to know how to protect your information well. So with that Elvira always keeps in her mind, she just decides to move away by blending into the crowd where it's really difficult to find one specific person.
The Grand announce your insight value.
4.
Ten in total. Elvira, announce your insight value.
2.
The Grand obtains Elvira's information despite her moving. Someone in the crowd must have placed their hand just in time and stole a card with the details. The details appear in the Grand's secret channel.
Just a moment. Can I use my skill here?
Elvira suddenly loses her... forgets that she is in control. She doesn't need permission.
I'm
Describe the
using my
action.
skill here of all in. So I am making the check again using my luck.
But the piece of information obtained was a blank, a fake card that Elvira keeps in her pocket.
But I raise your capital.
You do have a chance to spend capital.
I'll spend in 2 capital.
But another person placed by the Grand moved at almost at the same time and took another card from Elvira's pocket. And now the Grand is in possession
Thank you,
of
Biggie.
the
Thank you,
info
Smalls.
card.
It's a really big guy. Hello.
The information appears in the Grand's secret channel. Now that the Grand has Elvira's card, he can try to attempt if she's a traitor or not in the next cycle. And the action shifts towards Yukiro.
Although I don't look it, I am visibly upset about the recent transgressions against me. But I decide to let it bygones be bygones for now. I have work to do in order to spread my love. Using my rather pretty face, I'm going to charm my fans to see what they can find.
In the present. You charm.
Yes. I charm my fans to find more information on Mazinga Z.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Mazinga Z is aware that a lot of people, both in the digital and the physical world, are looking for details about him and can now react.
I feel the heat that Yukiro is putting on me. I organize a very silent move. So I changed my safe houses from where I was, and I cut ties with some of my, I don't know, like cyber friends that she's going through to get to me.
Yukiro, announce insight.
Oh, I'm using my charm. Sorry, I should have
Charm.
made that a little bit more clearer. As one of my pretty face skill sets. And it is a 4.
8 in total. Mazinga, announce insight.
My insight is 3.
Due to quick actions taken, Mazinga avoids the information taken. Some of the fans
Wait,
cry in
sorry,
despair.
Didn't mean to disrupt. Was that a tie?
Yes.
Yeah, because I have an ability.
Yeah, you win dice. It's not a tie.
Yeah.
It's 8 and 9.
Oh, am I miscounting? Carry on
No,
then, carry on.
no. Okay.
So I think I got a 9.
8 and 9. It's
Yeah,
not a tie.
yeah.
Exactly.
Carry on then, carry on.
Correct. And so the attempt is frustrated completely. And now, Nikos Mazinga can take action.
The leather gloves in the hands, and the hands are restless. And tapping. Then they stop. You play divide and conquer. I'm not going to be fooled by you. It's time to attack the VIP, and blinding fast typing on my keyboard. So I'm acquiring influence, getting into his Santa Cruz pharmaceuticals databases, and I'm destroying everything that I can in an attempt to gain influence from the VIP. So acquire asset. And I'll use insight, which is 3.
Behind the desk, using a state-of-the-art computer, a sound is heard throughout an entire 10-story building. Ho, ho, ho! No, I mean, no! What is going on here? No! Rudolph, do something! And many countermeasures are taken in haste, attempting to stop the intrusion. As all of the details concerning the Christmas pastries, sweets, and the pharmaceuticals are leaking out. Please repeat the value of the stat.
Insight 3.
3. Mazinga realizes that some capital could be spent to enhance the
All
result.
of my capital, 3 capital I use.
Ooh.
And the attempt is successful as the VIP Santa Cruz laughs like a maniac, combining ho ho ho's and no's as the information
Oh no.
Oh no, oh no.
flows out, searching the amount of influence acquired.
I leave a little gif of Mazinga Z punching Santa Claus, which is in repeat, keeps repeating on their screens in their database center.
A total of 4 influence.
Is this open information for everyone? How much influence I
It's
get?
an effect of Rudolph. Rudolph, the red-nosed, for the avoiding details, so you do not know the trigger.
Okay, but normally it wouldn't be,
Normally,
but now everybody knows.
Despite the actions taken, the VIP is unable to stop the leak of information, and people start whispering that Santa Claus may not be a very ethical businessman. But Rudolph, in return, begins planting seeds of distrust about a certain Masinga, about how he is lying concerning the activities by Santa Claus, and people are aware of the action taken and the values lost. Rolling to determine the event. 6 and 1. The city stirs with chaos, and there is talk that many new entertainers are coming. It is said that only those that organize grand events will be able to obtain something from the chaos that is being unleashed by many performers, actors, artists, singers. Any player character can decide to participate with any stat in this event. Organize a grand event if you wish to participate.
Yeah.
Does Mazinga Z have a rough idea of what he's going to gain if he takes part?
The reward is a mystery.
Ooh.
Ooh.
As Masinga asks the AI.
Okay, put me in, I say.
Masinga is the
Sounds-
first one to act. Describe the grand event that you are carrying out.
I'm going to. Should I?
The present.
Huge. So where this event takes place, there are huge LCD screens where there is a battle, an animated battle between Mazinga Z and red-nosed reindeer. The battle is excessive, distractions. It's very entertaining, and at the end, Mazinga Z rides the reindeer and slaps it in the ass, and they ride into the sun.
Choose.
I'm going to use charm, which I have 4.
In the present, you use charm.
I use charm.
Total of 12. No capital may be spent in this roll. Total of 12 for Masinga. Next participant.
The Grand LIM. Oh, they
Announce,
want to
describe.
tall cap. They want me to do a party. I've been doing parties all my life. When I was born in a baby shower. Now let's talk about this. This is what I want. As you see, a rented out Coliseum, pure with the big face of the Grand LIM and LED lights. You see tons of people with instruments playing classical music, and then they grab and smash it, yeah, like that, and start playing rock, and then just goes in a helicopter. It's like, here I am, the Grand LIM, as fireworks and explosions start going, and champagne supernovas everywhere, and then in the end, the Grand LIM gives a full-on in-person concert because I am an entertainer in heart.
Announce the stat that you're using.
You know it's
The value.
charm. 4.
4. Due to being an idol, he obtains an extra 2. A total of 6. 6 plus 8. 14. 14. Anyone else that wishes to participate? The people yell for more entertainment.
I turn to my aide and I say,
Entertain us.
he might be flashy with his things, but we do grace and charm. Let's hold a ball gown. A ball, not a ball gown, ball.
Oh, poor little bull.
And we'll invite all the best people, of course.
Announce the value of the stat that you are using.
You also know it's going to be charm because it's 4.
Rolling.
Oh,
Oh,
15.
Ooh,
that's a good one.
that is a good one.
I think he beat both of us.
And people wonder if Elvira is participating.
Of course, I'm hopping in.
Describe the event.
As a professional gambler in a very, very big casino, Elvira decides to open a gambling tournament. So, by having limited amounts of chips, each having 10, the one that has the most chip in the end will survive and get a prize that Elvira prepared. However, Elvira is also joining the game.
Announce the stat that you are using.
Oh, I'm using
value.
luck. I have 6.
Oh,
6.
16.
Oh.
You won?
16. Despite all of the incredible events, everybody agrees that Elvira's event is the most entertaining, and everybody's happy about it.
It was rigged.
Elvira obtains 5 capital, but people are extremely disappointed with that the others did not beat Elvira in terms of flashiness, entertainment, and spectacularity. Everybody but Elvira suffers a -1 penalty to all rolls in the next cycle.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And so the action switches to Elvira once more.
By looking at all those amazing events that everyone has opened up, Elvira looks a closer look to what Mazinga Z did and gets some curiosity on the VIP. So the action taken is about acquiring influence. To see the VIP, Elvira uses some of her personal connections that are made during the gamble. So, as a VIP of a casino, Elvira tries to get into a specific room where she can stay with a VIP one-to-one.
ooh.
Ho, ho, ho! I've never been with such a beautiful lady apart from hoes before. Ho, ho, ho! What
I'm trying.
do I owe the pleasure of being with you here, Miss Elvira, was it?
Well, just became curious about all those things that you're doing in the city, because I even got some problems in my casinos. So that's all I wanted to know, if there's something specific you're planning on, or maybe something harmful is going on for me.
Would you like to be the poster girl for my Christmas pastries?
Oh, what?
Yes, I could put your image in the posters, like, oh, try eating this Christmas cake. Ho, ho, ho. Elvira likes it very much. The great gambler.
Well, is there anything I get from that? Then sure, maybe.
Well, I guess people will associate you with me, and maybe you will get some of my reputation. I am very influential, after all.
Sounds nice, then.
Close.
Then what if we make a deal of maybe you keeping me safe or me not putting into troubles?
Hmm. Perhaps that can be arranged. Elvira must now choose between violence, insight, or charm. Announce the stat that you use.
I'm using charm, and I have 3 of them.
She notices Santa Claus is hesitating, but capital could be spent to raise the value. But you do not know how much capital you need to be successful in the roll. It's a
I use
gamble.
my skill for all in. So
Describe
I'm making the check again, but this time I'm using my luck, which is 6.
Nice.
And so, across the city, posters begin to appear showing Elvira enjoying the cakes. But everybody is saying that Santa Claus really isn't as charismatic as Elvira, and they even say Elvira is someone that you truly remember, while Santa Claus is so stereotypical, and he starts losing influence due to Elvira's presence. Elvira obtains, putting the secret channel information, as Rudolph's effect is no longer in play. Rudolph attempts to look into Elvira's intentions with Santa Claus, but achieves nothing. Placing the value of the influence obtained in Elvira's secret channel. While that occurs, the action now is centered on the Grand.
Get it? Hustle action. But give me my grapes. Give me my grapes. Give me my grapes. Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you. How did I lose? How did I lose? You know what? It's because you guys didn't work hard enough. We are a team. That means you. I know there's no you and team, but think about it. There is a you and you turn. So you turn your life if you got to do this, guy. Now, I want you guys to make more business deals. To start buying and selling stuff right now in this dang city. I want my face on those billboards so I get more money. I don't care what I need to advertise. You got my doubles to do the advertisements. So do it now, and I want to see the cash. Got it? Okay, boss. Good. People I work with. I miss Hong Kong.
Announce the value of the stat being used.
It's 4, but isn't it like a -1?
-1.
Yeah, straight.
Despite all of the efforts, the incompetent help does not acquire the capital.
I still gain 2 because of my ability. So it's a win-win, baby. Just I didn't get the best contract because you freeloaders. What am I paying you for?
As all of this occurs, the action is now centered on Yukiro.
Sitting on my big throne-like chair, I ponder all the events that have happened. How did a gambler outshine 2 idols? That can't be right. You, send an invite to the Grand. I think we should form a truce. I don't particularly like the fella, but at this point, I think we might have to.
The Grand receives Yukiro's invitation.
Interesting. FaceTime it. Let's go.
You are connected.
Hey!
So, what do you think about that gambler, de Grand? She outshined us both.
I am a little suspicious of her. So I want to look more into her later on.
Yes, my thoughts
But
exactly.
but I also think you have also other ulterior motives, like a potential truce.
Well, I suppose if that's what you'd be interested in, darling.
Smart move. I say let's do the truce. Because let's be honest here, us idols, our faces are everywhere. But guess whose face is seen more? Elvira. A
Virus,
simple
exactly.
gambler from whatever backwoods casino. I want to
She called
send her
out
back to
herself.
Vegas. So let's work together and get rid of her.
Agree, darling. I'm glad we could have this talk.
Yeah, thank you. And let's keep in touch more. It's better. It's better us as allies than enemies.
Yes, you are formidable. I will give you that. See you
I
later,
do that.
darling.
Well,
Oh,
hey,
yes, you have some questions?
Come by Tuesday for coffee. We'll have a great time.
Make a tea and I'll be there.
Perfect. Yeah.
Ta-ta, darling.
A truce has been established, and now Yukiro gets 2 points to distribute freely among her stats, and the Grand gets 1 point to add to any stat. While that conversation occurs, Masinga is ready to act.
Through some online dating apps that I have infiltrated, I am basically leading one Kuroi Gumi assassin from the Yakuza faction that is operating in the city. I have made him feel like there is some potential match for him that he's fallen in love with, and I'm using him to abduct some important person from the VIP's internal, circle. So I'm abducting this person in order to torture and get information out of him. This would be a gather info for the VIP's remaining influence. I'm trying to understand how much of a power he still has on the city. So I'll use charm to do this, in the sense that I'm charming this Kuroi Gumi assassin to go after the VIP.
Due to the Kuroigumi's great influence, great actions that he can take, the freedom to act in the city, an additional 2 bonus is given.
Plus a -1 from the.
So make it +1 with the -1, +1. Please repeat the value of the stat.
Charm 4.
+1, 5. We roll and we add 5. Success. The information is sent via the secret channel.
VIP's remaining influence.
And so, despite any efforts for the VIP to keep pulling the strings in the city, due to Elvira's actions and Masinga kidnapping one of the force known as the Elves, the special agents of Santa Coa. Santa Coa finds his influence dropping completely. Even the remaining influence that he had in the city goes down. as Rudolph has also been caught doing illegal activities by the authorities in the city. But as that occurs, in separate moments, the same man dressed in purple clothes, top hat with the big teeth and beard appears in front of everyone in separate moments and speaks. You must all gather now at the clock tower. There is a very special message. You cannot avoid this call. Otherwise, the rulers of the city will shut down your activities. This is of crucial information of importance for all of you. And he disappears, vanishes, as if it were a hologram.
You mother! I was ready to crush Darn, you sturdy son of a all the time! I hate this place! Fuck. Get the limo ready, we're going!
And so, describe
I guess I'm
how you
going.
reached the clock tower. Those that haven't.
I guess I'm going with. I'll just walk there with no specific or any other vehicles. I think walking there would be okay for me.
A guy with a very long brim hat, very low down, shades, and trench coat with lapels all the way up, leather gloves, so no skin is visible, a small laptop case on one hand, and a bigger case on the other, is limping inside the clock tower, goes into the elevator, presses the top button.
I turn to my aide and say, I suppose we better get ready for this event or whatever it is. Adore my makeup and get me dressed in the best clothes, and then hire a limo for me, darling. You best not be late.
Game 1 has ended and Game 2 begins, exposing the traitor. You are all seated in a round table, and sitting as well in the table is the man in purple clothes, and he speaks. You have really shaked things up in the city. Has been so entertaining to watch all of you outmaneuvering each other. And look at that poor Santa Claus. He lost all his power due to your actions. But now I hear that he actually has someone on his side among you. Now the city wants to be fair. The rulers of the city, they want to be as fair as possible. But they will pull some strings if necessary. So I wonder if one of you, or perhaps some of you, have any idea as to who is actually secretly working for Santa Claus. Remember, be very careful in making accusations, because this is broadcasted all over the city. All cameras are focused on us, and all the screens in the city are displaying this right now. If you accuse someone falsely of being the traitor, your influence may suffer for it.
I put the big suitcase, the big case on the table. I open it, clack, clack. I take out a very weird looking machine. I type something very quickly and I turn it on. I turn to the guy with the purple suit and I say, this is a highly sophisticated white noise generator machine. No one can see or hear inside here. So you will be the judge, no one else in this city. If we lose influence, we will lose it because of you here. Is that acceptable?
Oh, those terms are logical. We do have the technology to disrupt many devices, but like I said, The rulers of the city want to be fair. That is acceptable.
So the moment he says that, I remove my hat, my glasses, and I open this. You see a half-destroyed face, no hair, burned. One of the eyes are drooping. And I turn and I say, "Watashi wa Mazinga Z desu." I am Mazinga Z. And I am not a traitor.
I'm the Grand L.I.M., and I can tell you for certain, I ain't the traitor. Which I was, though, because then I've been able to
And I'm
get
you.
rid of you. Points to Elvira. I want to get rid of you. You're the traitor, I bet. Because you're something else you've been invested me. You're the traitor.
Well, I don't know who the traitor is, but I somewhat agree with my ally here. Elvira, you are a little bit suspicious, shall we say?
Well, I'm sure that lots of you guys think that I'm suspicious, maybe I'm a traitor, or whatever else you guys think. But there is one thing that I can make clear about, and it's that I'm not a traitor. Believe it or not, but I am not, and I clearly said it, so depends on what you guys think. But personally, there is someone that I guess suspicious about.
You've been his poster girl. What was that
Yes.
about?
Well, because I know what the task of is for the Green Liam and Yukiro. Well, maybe one of you guys are pretty sus for me, and it was Yukiro.
Me,
As-
darling.
Yes, because I know what your tasks are, but, well, not really sure about it. But still, I think it might be Yukiro for the traitor.
The man in the purple coat speaks. So, as I understand it, there are two accusations being made. We have Yukiro accusing Elvira, and Elvira, you are accusing her as well? Am I correct, ladies?
Well, only slightly. It was the Grand that actually accused Elvira. I just somewhat agree.
Make sure that you clarify your accusations, because there is reputation here to be lost, influence to be lost.
Wait, give me a moment. Let me think about it. See, I'm a gambler, not whatever guessing person.
Actually, this should be the best thing for you. You seem to be
I
very
use my
lucky.
luck for everything. It's my luck that works.
That's
And as
unfortunately.
I understand it, Mazinja and the Grand, you are not accusing anyone?
I agree, Elvira, but that's
So
I
the
am
Grand
not-
is accusing Elvira.
I am not convinced about anyone's treason at this point. I put my hat back, my glasses, I get this up, and I say, no matter who the traitor is, know that VIP is and his bodyguard are going down.
I was gonna try to. My big thing was I was gonna try to figure out if Elvira was the traitor, but Saint Dick over here took out some money, so I wasn't able to be prepared because someone is very good at hiding themselves. So I was very close of trying to clear you, but unfortunately I can't. So now we're in a situation where all four of us can't be the traitors. And I don't have the info to solve the problem because this purple asshole dragged us here before I was able to finish what I was trying to do.
I'm just doing my job for the rulers of the city, please.
But I
He says
still
as his teeth almost cover more than half of his face.
I'll stick with Elvira though. That's my. I'm sticking with that accusation.
The Grand is accusing Elvira. Now, Yukiro, are you accusing her as well?
Honestly, darling, I don't know. She's suspicious for sure, but whether she's a traitor, I think I need more information.
So you are withholding. Only the Grand is accusing Elvira. Elvira, are you accusing anyone else?
No, I'll wait for this turn. I think I need to be more clear to
This is
Actually,
the only
who the traitor is.
chance. This is the only chance because the rulers of the city, they're about to take some definitive action. If you have to accuse someone, now is the time.
It's pretty much.
Then
We're
I'll
doing
be
one first.
going for Yukiro. She looks sus for me with the information that I have.
Elvira accuses Yukiro. The Grand accuses Elvira. Now then, the man raises his voice to the ceiling of the room. You can reveal the gathered information, O lords of the city. And out of a panel in the wall, a panel is removed, a screen appears, and the name of the traitor is revealed. Yukiro was working
Yeah, it was.
for Santa Claus all this time. And due to the false accusation by the Grand, there is influence to be lost.
Oh yes, my many influence I have.
Before we reach the
Well,
conclusion,
Well, the Grand, you are an accomplice now.
Not an accomplice. I didn't really do anything. Wait, our alliance didn't last that long.
It didn't know.
in this particular situation, the loss
I
of
was
influence,
just-
even if you don't have, all right, the Grand has to give influence to Elvira, but the Grand doesn't have influence, right?
No, was I the wealthiest person?
The wealthiest. Everybody announce your capital.
0.
One.
8.
And
The Grand is the one with the most influence, and that's related
Uh,
to his task.
The one with the most influence.
The capital.
Capital.
The one with most capital.
wait, what's the capital that Grand has?
8
Elvira has 10.
I
Did you
have
say?
10.
capital.
Yeah, I have 10.
I
I
didn't
didn't hear that. Oh, it doesn't apply. So it does not apply.
I got nothing here. As I said, I was waiting for that. What if Saint Dick didn't rob me? I would have.
The Rudolph. It was unfortunate. It was because of the event that targeted the one with at that time the most influence. At that capital.
at that
Capital.
time.
At that time.
Oh,
Before the poster event.
Oh.
that makes sense.
Yeah, it was the poster that I got everything.
And now let's tally the final score to see who won, because there are other things involved.
Oh yeah.
Now Yukiro, check out the traitor channel. In the you'll find the
Yeah.
traitor channel, and then there it says the traitor gains influence equal to the number of cycles they have passed in game 1.
Oof.
There were a total of 4 cycles, so you have 4 influence, Yukiro.
Okay.
And after exposing the traitor sequel, the traitor steals 2 influence from all player characters that do not name him or her as the traitor. So Yukiro obtains influence from the Grand and from Masinga. 4 influence in total, Yukiro.
Are those influences that she takes from our influence? pool?
No, just from...
Yeah, generally.
No, steals 2 influence. Steals 2
Oh.
influence. Very good point. Steals 2 influence.
Okay. So yeah, you steal nothing from me. I hate this. This city was a bust.
Only
I'm leaving.
from Masinga.
The
So
yeah, I
Masinga
have-
had
I
4.
had 4, now
2.
I go down to 2, yeah.
Now let's tally up to see who the notoriety. Let me check the notoriety section. Notoriety, page 46.
The Grand hindered me quite a bit with his annoying stopping me from making allies and stuff.
Yeah.
That's
That
true,
was
that's
my-
true, that's true.
Honestly, it was kind of a very funny thing because when Elvira kept only doing one information, I was like, why don't you grab the second one? Because you didn't need the second one because you're the traitor. That was my thought process. I
Yeah.
was like, because if you get the second one, then you know someone's a traitor, and that's why I was like, oh, okay, so that person's probably a traitor, because
Yeah.
that was a fake task. Like, okay, just get more information. Like,
Okay,
No.
first rank bonus. The player character with the highest influence. Mention your total influence.
0.
2.
4.
4.
So Yukiro and Elvira have 4. They are tied. So both Yukiro and Elvira get 2 points of notoriety. Write it down elsewhere. Notoriety. Okay, and Masinga has 2. So yeah, he doesn't get any points.
Yeah, we're the same
Now
team.
the let's see. 2 points. These are like the secret points of influence. 2 points of notoriety. Sorry, 2 points of notoriety for Masinga due to using the game world information of the Gumi, the Yakuza people.
Oh.
So Masinga gets 2 points of notoriety. We will check that out just write it there, Nikos. 2 points
Yeah.
of notoriety.
Yeah.
Now, the Grand gets 2 points of notoriety for using the mechanics intelligently, according to the GM's judgment. Well, the most intelligent. Everybody did great with the mechanics, but I thought like he was breaking the truce at that moment and using the gaining the capital and all that.
Using the info cards, like, oh, okay, there's some kind of a lead.
Now, everybody gets 3 influence, extra influence. This is a bonus of the scenario related to the influence bonus. And divide your total capital by 5. Those that have capital divided by 5.
Okay, so
And that is rounding down.
okay, so 1.
And that is your bonus notoriety.
Oh. Oh, cool. Elvira wins. She gets 2.
And Elvira gets another point of notoriety, the traitor bonus, because she named the traitor correctly.
You should have just guessed, missing. Should have just guessed.
Yeah, that was a lucky one, actually.
See, your luck.
Yeah.
My,
She gambled
my-
and it paid off.
yeah, the grand LIM skills was just not cannot
Oh,
compensate
that's
over
wonderful.
luck.
Now, everybody add your total influence, and you get half of that as bonus notoriety.
Okay.
Rounding up. Now, everybody announce your total notoriety.
5.
5.
Wait,
5.
give me a
6.
sec.
Which one, Yukiro?
I got 6.
6. Wow. And you, Elvira?
12?
Ooh.
12 notoriety.
Oh yeah, no.
It's because of the traitor, naming the traitor
It's
correctly.
because of
Yeah.
the influence bonus also.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Influence
You did
divided.
really well.
Yeah.
All right. Many tales are told after that fateful meeting where the traitor was revealed. It is said that both Masinga and the Grand, they are notable individuals in the city, but their legend began to fade away slowly, only whispered every now and then as some sort of urban tale to be told. Concerning Yukiro, they know that she's a Picard, a rogue not to be messed with, as she at the last moment almost achieved complete success over Masinga and the Grand. But the one that remains as one of the greatest legends in the city is Elvira. Most gangs keep tabs on Elvira. Everybody is paranoid about her. But at the same time, the fans that are constantly following her around the gambling dens and asking her for tips and advice, they rarely come with a definitive answer as to why she is so lucky. What is she doing to achieve such incredible results? And this ends the session with Elvira as the winner.
Well
Thank
done.
you.
It was well played.
I did not expect this.
You know why? I think Yukiro. I think Elvira. It was unfortunate that she had your info card because
Yeah.
I think
So-
she thought, well, she's benefiting from this task, but she's not doing that task too much. Unlike, for example,
yeah, that's true.
Juan, that was focused on hustling for the capital,
Yeah,
right?
on
So anyone
capital.
who steals Juan's information, they think, well, he's doing his task. There is no way he's a traitor. He's
Yeah,
doing
so
that.
as soon
So-
as I got the info card, I was like, he's not a cheater for sure.
Oh no, I was never the traitor.
So I think a good tip to further disguise your condition as traitor, Yukiro, would have been to constantly look for alliances with people.
Well, I tried, Mr.
And I kept-
I'm gonna jump around.
I just so happened to have like the perfect like count. When I saw
He
that
did. He had the
ability,
perfect counter. Yeah, he had the perfect counter.
I was like, "Oh, this could be too good." Maybe.
And
but
what
here's
did
the
you
problem.
guys
You
think
didn't work
about
with me
the?
at the beginning.
What do you think about the game? The
Oh,
session.
that was fun.
It was fun. It was
was
fun.
fun.
Yeah.
It's a very weird game. I really enjoyed this session. I'm not sure if I would play it again.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
I think what you need is a much longer session in order to understand its, it was very hard to tell who is the traitor because you don't have a lot of information. We played 4 rounds and we're doing 1 action per round. So
Yeah,
it was
that's
4 action seats. So you cannot really tell. I had a long-term plan as well, I'm guessing, just like Juan had.
Yeah.
I needed to establish a few things before I start understanding, why is Yukiro trying to do that? But I must see repeatable action in order to build the pattern. I think it would have been, like a longer session to really get to understand what's happening. I really liked the fact that the narrative was completely so. We started the session. I would never imagine that Elvira would end up a poster girl for the VIP's chocolate. I mean,
Yeah.
that was, wow, how did we get here? Or I said to myself, I'm not going to reveal my face. But as you progressed, I found it was coming in natural. Okay, it's the last meeting. I want to see my opponent's faces. I'll get to show them mine. So I really like the narrative, how it went. It was I wasn't expecting it. It was quite unexpected, the story.
It was pretty, how you say,
I don't know.
of the luck of the dice. You couldn't be sure if that action was going to be successful.
Yeah.
yeah.
There were some actions that were frustrated, and that really trumped you completely. Like, oh no! Especially with
Yes.
The,
Player
the action economy is very strict. You get 1 action. But when it's a game, I didn't like that at all. When it's a game that you have open information for everyone, and then you try to do something, and then, there's something that you don't know, and
Mhm.
completely.
Hmm.
I found this, it wasn't enjoyable, but
Mm.
okay. But I really enjoyed the narrative mostly rather than the game mechanics, and
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
think I
Yeah.
enjoyed the session because of the group
Mhm.
Yeah.
and the
Mm.
narrative that you were
The
creating.
narrative was really amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's because of the mixed nature between storytelling and role playing. Because in many tabletop RPGs, you don't know the special abilities of the monsters or the situation in town, the plans,
Hmm.
the
Or you
effects.
shouldn't.
If, or like if you use like a wizard, you enter the room and you cast fireball, and it turns out that it's an anti-magic field in the room, and nothing comes out, but you don't know that, right? So it's a
Hmm.
combination of roleplay with storytelling that perhaps was difficult to, how you say, to mix at the same time. But I think that because it was a complex experience, that it turned out into a very unique scenario.
No, and we all kind of play how we would want our character play too. That's also very
Yeah.
important.
Hmm.
I like,
Mm-hmm.
for example, for the Grand LIM, I was going cocky, happy, smiling. Later, I was like, everything's going wrong. This place is a nightmare. It was like a very fun, like, highs and low.
Mm.
Yeah.
Really.
And I think we all kind of had our own fun. Like, I like that uh Mazinger was kind of like in his own game. Like, he doesn't even care about the rest of us really. It's like, you guys play patty cake or something. I'll focus on this to the VIP. And I was like, that's fair.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that
Yeah.
was very enjoyable. Now, before we wrap everything up, do you have any further thoughts, anyone, before we
Oh,
session?
not really a further thoughts. Just I wanted to say something. So because it was my first try on the tabletop RPGs, it was
Mm-hmm.
I to be honest, I did not know what actions I'm supposed to be making, and I was just literally the first one who had to do stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was
That
like,
was
dang it. I
Yeah.
was trying. So my plan was to copy what you guys were doing,
that was my plan.
and out of nowhere, it was me the one to start everything. But whatever. It was really fun. It would be nice if I can try a longer session. That would also be amazing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But
Yeah,
you
but I really
you
enjoyed
have
it.
to quit at around 2 p.m., right? I mean 2 p.m.
Yes.
Central Standard Time. That is in about 15 minutes, more or less.
Yeah, because it's already nearly 5 in the morning for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's what? 7 in the morning.
5 in the morning.
It's 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's,
South Korea.
she
Uh-huh.
lives in, yeah, South Korea.
Thank you very much for joining us. Because it's 8 o'clock at night here, so I'm good.
Yeah, well, it's literally how my life works these days.
Hmm.
Very
Wow.
busy, Elvira. She's a hustler. Speaking about hustling, hustler. Well,
Yeah,
thank
but
you to everyone for
I loved
watching
it.
this very unique session. There you have it. They all played to win, but at the end there can be only one. But that's the nature of the game. Otherwise, it would be fun. So thank you to everyone, and thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, consider joining as a member using the super thanks button. Like, subscribe, take a look at the information in the description and in the pinned comment. This has been your host, Abraham L. Jaguar, a professional game master. And remember, in tabletop role playing games, it's not about what you want your characters to do, it's about what your characters are doing. Once again, thank you. I'm stopping the recording in 10 seconds.
Bye.
I
Yeah,
should
bye,
have
everyone.
won.